I'm Joe Padula.
I'm Vicky Richter.
And this is the local news you need to know. Absolutely. Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning, Joe. How are you doing today?
Are you a morning person?
Always. I'm German.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, it does.
Why? What time do Germans wake up?
Oh, very early. 5 o'clock in the morning.
Okay. That's not bad. It's not bad. Vicky Richter hanging out with us from VR. That's right. Not VR like virtual reality.
No.
But VR media. Vicky Richter Media. That's right. Hey, links in the video description. She's able to help you expand and be known. I love it. She also catches pedos. Or helps catch pedos.
I help catching pedos. Law enforcement catch the pedos. I am the reason to catch them.
You're the decoy.
I'm the decoy, yes.
Now you text? You text them?
I text them. I'm on the phone with them. And I sometimes also do FaceTiming.
Oh, boy. Do you have to, like, doll yourself up?
Kind of.
Yeah?
More like, the thing is that everyone thinks you have to doll up for getting those creeps, but it's actually, they try to reach the very vulnerable children who doesn't have a lot of friends.
That's right.
So
That's right.
I always wear a hoodie or something and a beanie, and then I change my voice a little bit, sound like a...
Do me a favor. Don't do that here, all right?
Okay.
Please. Don't expose your con voice to
My
catch the
wonderful
pedos.
voice.
Catch the pizzas and the hot dog eaters, right?
Oh, yes.
Right? Is that in the text messages, right?
No, they all actually are very blunt what they want to do. So they don't even use those specific code words. But so you have to think about which role I play. So most of the time I play the child.
Okay.
But sometimes if I play the madam, the person who sells the kids.
Oh, no. Yeah, you have to play that role, too?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, then you can be a little bit more dominative.
Oh, no.
And use.
Watch out for these Germans. Watch out. They wake up really early. Ooh, what's going on, Patty? Patty hanging out with us. John, what's up, Joe? They all say morning Vicky. They never say morning Joe. They always go morning Vicky, whoever's, whatever female's hanging out here.
Yeah, because they're gentlemen.
Oh, God. Don't. You don't know these people. All right, here we go. Let's do this. I saw this on ClarksvilleNow.com. So this child's face got burned while playing with a novelty dragon torch at MAPCO. You know those lighters? They're meant for, I guess, cigars, the lighters. Yeah. As a cigar guy, I mean, these lighters match the ones that I have. And they are torches. They really are.
Yeah.
So let's take a look at ClarksvilleNow.com. And shout out to the reporter over there that did the story, Jordan Renfro.
It looked like a toy.
It does look like a toy.
Yeah, but
right?
But then is the question, where are the parents? Like.
Thank you, Mandy. Good morning, Mandy, to you. I hear you. Where are the parents? Right. But let's find out. Let's discuss this one because this was December 3rd. Kayla Dubeck and her family stopped by the MAPCO gas station. This was the one on Tiny Town Road. Bought some drinks. That's on, I believe that's the one by the Publix there, Tiny Town and Peacher's Mill.
I know that one.
Have you noticed by every Publix there's a MAPCO? Have you noticed that they all have the same colors?
Yeah, it's probably a kind of a merchandising thing.
I'm just saying, stay tuned. If you shop at Publix, you may in the near future be getting MAPCO rewards for gas. Right.
I don't buy at Publix.
Oh, well, pardon me. You're not bougie enough.
No, I'm not bougie enough.
So they were at the gas station on Tiny Town Road, bought some drinks. Dubeck approached the counter to pay, and both of her children were standing next to her looking at a display stand of merchandise stocked with candy, phone chargers, toys, and flashlights. So as Dubeck would soon find out, there were also butane lighters, some of them designed to look like dragons. It does look like a toy.
Yeah, I would not put that in the same section with like toys and cables and stuff. That's not really smart.
See, I'm okay with it here as a cigar guy. I don't know. Yeah, that's... So suddenly, there was a yell of pain from her 10-year-old son. Ow! Mom! Ow! Mom! That's what he yelled. I'm sorry, I'm not as good as you with the voices.
Oh, you did a great job.
Thank you, Vicky.
Maybe you should apply for doing this comic
Yes.
audio stuff.
That's right. In Germany.
Please don't.
Her son had his hands clamped over his face. Ah, this poor kid. He didn't know. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
Dubek said, I asked him what happened. He said, I don't know. It hurts. It hurts. When he moved his hands, Dubek was startled to see a path of singed hair up the side of his face. His eyebrow and eyelashes were singed, and he had a burning blister on his nose and cheek.
Oh, he can be happy that his eye is not burned away.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. Could you imagine?
Yeah.
This let me tell you, this sucks. This could have been a lot worse. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Praise Jesus that he's okay. Poor kid. Just 10 years old. So she said, I went, oh my God, you burned yourself. What? How did you burn yourself? It took 5 minutes of splashing cold water on his face in the gas station bathroom, which are always so clean, by the way. Mm-hmm. Sometimes. Let me tell you about the guys. Some guys don't know how to aim when they take a leak. Okay? It's all over the place.
Yeah, some women don't do that either.
Yeah, before her son was able to calm down enough to point out what he had been looking at. Now, among the stand of toys, pens, lighters, and candy, there was a box of dragon's breath, butane torches. The mother recognized them for what they were, but her son had not. Well, she said that he thought it was another toy, and he pressed the trigger without picking it up, so it was still on the stand when he pressed the ignition, and immediately received a 6-inch long blue flame igniting his face. I don't know if it's 6 inches, but yes, I have these lighters where the flames, the torches,
Yeah.
are quite massive. Normally, these lighters and torches come with a red safety cap.
Yeah.
Or sometimes there's a switch where you have to move the switch and then pull the lighter down.
Yeah, like a safety
Yep,
thing.
that's right. But it appeared that an earlier customer had removed the safety cap and unlocked it to test the torch before putting it back.
Ah, that's a stupid idiot.
I've done that before myself.
Oh, that's not good. You should put that back like you found it.
I'm pretty sure I did. I'm saying I've tested lighters before I bought them at gas stations.
Yeah.
Bolo, be on the lookout for gas station lighters. Don't buy them. They do suck. They don't last long. They really don't.
Yeah, so why don't they just put the lighters where the actual cigarettes are or the vape stuff are behind the corner, and you'd have to...
That's not a bad idea. The lighters behind the counter.
Yeah. Like, children should not be able to reach them.
It should not be low enough. Right. Well, normally the lighters, right, they test, but another person put it back. A photo of the lighter shows a label that says the flame reaches 2,300 degrees and states, warning, keep away from children. An Amazon listing. No. An Amazon listing for the product, well, promotes it as the most powerful flame lighter on the market, capable of cooking meat or soldering wire.
Now, we saw the cooking meat.
Yes, his face. The poor kid's face. These Germans have a sick sense of humor. I love it.
Sorry.
He got incredibly lucky, he did.
Yeah.
Since only a few inches different could have cost him his eye. Absolutely, ma'am.
Yeah.
He has second-degree burns across his nose and cheek and lost a majority of his eyelashes. But he will heal.
That's good.
She goes on to say, my concern is that the gas station has put the same box of lighters back on the shelf within the reach of small children since he burned himself.
Yeah, they should learn out of that one.
She said that she asked the store to take down the torches and move them somewhere safer. But since the incident, Dubeck said that every time she stopped at Tiny Town Road, every time she's going in there, she's looking at that. I bet she's going in there specifically to look at where the lighters are. The torches were still in the same spot as of last week. Clarksville now reached out to MAPCO corporate office who responded, "We take guest safety seriously. We are aware of the incident and are reviewing relevant procedures." Yeah, they also reached out to the MAPCO store on Tiny Town Road. A person answering the phone said things were being handled internally and declined further comment. All right. Not bad, Jordan. Not a bad story. I mean, a bad story, but not bad telling that story, Jordan. Jordan Refno does not like me very much.
How that comes?
I don't know. I think I swiped left on her on Bumble. I think. So
how should he? Does she notice that?
I don't know.
Maybe
it's a guess. Jordan, I'm just busting your chops, Jordan.
Okay.
What's up, Joe Kinners? What's up, John Collins? Yes, Patty. Yes, we got Mandy hanging out. Okay, Patty. 7-Eleven just bought out MAPCO off of Warfield. Oh, notice that MAPCO is not near a Publix. Joe Quinners, they should get free gas station hot dogs for life at minimum. Ugh. Why torture this child?
Again.
Why, Joe Quinter, shame on you. What's up, John Doe? Morning to you. See, he says morning, Joe. That's nice.
Good morning. Yeah, that's very nice.
Joe Quinters, I've been burned. I smell delicious.
That's kind of a Hannibal thing, I guess.
Ever eat human?
I don't think so.
Ever
I hope not.
No. Ever bite anyone?
Ever bite anyone?
Yeah, ever bite anyone?
With what intention?
Never mind. Never mind. But yeah, I don't know about these lighters being here. Right. And the Big Bubba over here. That was my nickname in prison.
I don't want to know why.
Big Bub. Oh, here comes Big Bubba. He's got a big torch. What's up, Grace? Glad it wasn't worse. Easy enough to move lighters behind the counter. You would think so, right?
Yeah. Like in Germany, you only get them at the counter, like next to the cashier.
Well, that's where this is. This is right next to the cashier. Okay, they're on the top shelf.
Okay, so where was the mother then?
Say it again.
Where was the mother then? Was she
the mother's here, paying.
Paying.
Okay, the kid's here, being a kid.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this, look at this, look at this. Oh, look at this. This is a pretty badass looking lighter. The kid's got good taste. I'll give him that,
Yeah.
And he's just a kid. But yeah, again, don't buy these lighters. But Vicky, you're right. They should be behind the counter, on display. Hey, let me test out that lighter. Okay, let me buy this one. Yeah, sounds like it was a face level, and it happened super fast. Yeah, I bet it had to have been. If the kid's standing here, and he just presses the button because a prior customer unlocked it, and damn. Well, I wish the kid well. I really do. Ouch. Yes, like in the comments said, and like what Vicky said, very lucky that this beautiful child's face will heal. And maybe a lesson learned on both parties.
Probably.
There you go. All right. Hang in there, kiddo. Hope the kids don't make fun of you at school, call you Two-Face or something. That was a DC character, I believe. Two-Face from Batman.
Yeah.
Yeah. Harvey Dent.
Harvey Dent.
Yeah. Is that Harvey Dent, Two-Face?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know much about that world. I'm learning. So, yeah, here it is on Amazon.
Yeah, that's the red thing there.
$21? These things are so cheap that don't buy this. Not for $21. I hope MAPCO's not selling it for $21. Get out of here. Easy to refill. Yeah, let me tell you something. Don't buy these. If you're going to buy any lighters that are torches like this, Up in Smoke. Up in Smoke Cigars, 109 Hatcher Lane, right off of Wilma Rudolph, behind the Walgreens on Wilma, that road. After you go to Casablanca, get that beautiful Mexican food, head behind to Up in Smoke Cigars. Free plug. Yeah, Dent, a.k.a. Two-Face. That's right. Grace, I hope the child recovers quickly, and I also hope the employee on duty doesn't get fired. Right. This should not be an employee
problem.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Whoever's working there, probably minimum wage. All right. It's just working. They're told to do something. Put these lighters on display. They put them on display. Right. Grace, that's a great point. Nice job. Grace Vasquez. It's a great name. Grace Vasquez. All right. Next story. Let's see what we got. Hey, but before we do, okay, make sure to like, subscribe. Hit that like button now, please. Heart or whatever, all right? Helps us with the algorithms. Don't forget to share this if you're on Facebook or any other groups like that. And subscribe to the channels, all right? So you can get notified when we go live and we can discuss these stories. We do the local show in the morning and the national focus in the afternoon. This afternoon, we got Vicky coming in because she's going to fill us in on what the hell's going on in Germany with the farmers' strike that's going on over there, shutting down that entire country.
Yeah.
And how that's going to affect us over here in the United States of America. Love it. Hey, you're welcome, Grace. John Collins checking in. What's up, John? Have a great day, everyone. Heading to work. John, hey, be safe. Watch out for those lighters out there. Hey, tonight, it's trivia night. No kids allowed. Okay, sorry. This is parental advisory, explicit content. Okay, it's just a chance for adults to be adults.
Okay, so that was the American version of ticket sucker, hey, hey, hey.
No, that's America started that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, here. Yeah.
I know. But
why, is that German?
Yeah.
What does it say? What does it mean?
It's just it's not a word, actually. It's just
like a phrase?
No, it's not a phrase. It's like just to do it to drink.
Oh, okay. So that's what the noise you make when you drink?
No, that's what they do in the beer tents before they drink.
So Tennessee Valley Brewing Company is now known as Old Abe's Brew House. Fantastic. Okay. Same great beer, more food, more space. You got to check out the location at 2088 Lowe's Drive.
Okay, I'm a little bit critical with beer because I'm from Bavaria, but I will check it out.
This beer is better than Bavarian beer. We've had people, we mailed some to Bavaria.
Okay.
All right? And they said not only is your beer better, but your chocolates are much better too. Chocolates, right.
I'm not believing that.
Yeah, we sent them samples and they go, oh my God, this is so good.
So good?
Das ist gut.
Das ist gut.
Wie geht's? They said, wie geht's?
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
So yeah, Old Abe Brew House. Right there on Lowe's Drive, and that's the China King Buffet. So you don't have to worry about stray cats. All right, here we go. All right. We had the tornadoes hit down, the F3s, December 7th. Well, now we got windstorms. Currently, in our area, up to 50 miles an hour. So that's pretty strong. What do you need to do with these strong winds if you got some damage to your property? There's a lot of roofs still missing shingles, still missing actual roofs. Roofs or roofs?
You are English.
What is the plural of roof?
Roofs?
Is it roofs or roofs? Roofs. What's the plural of breakfast?
There's no plural.
Breakfasts?
There's no breakfast. There's no plural.
More than one breakfast.
I have breakfast. You can't have more than one.
There's some people here that have more than one breakfast, believe you me.
That's the second breakfast.
Okay. Yes, I'm having second breakfast. Mm-hmm. I'm having breakfast sequel. Let's take a look at the story.
Still cleaning up after last month's tornadoes. Many tornado victims are living with mere tarps covering holes in their homes. Our Dryden Quigley talked to some of these families, worried about the weather ahead.
We're here on Nesbitt Lane, where the homes that had the worst damage are still empty. But on some of the neighboring streets, people are back in their houses.
We got a bunch of houses just like this with the tarps hanging over it.
Yeah.
You know, and people are living them. People are still living them with the tarps.
Just with part of the roofs tarped. Now, with winds of up to 45 miles per hour expected, they have some concerns.
Yeah, there's a tarp going to fly off.
A mess. Part of Martell Souter's wall was ripped off during the tornado, leaving her upstairs exposed.
Chunks of roofing from other houses flew in to our house.
Is it time to remove the wreath or wreaths? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but if you don't have the money for that,
to take it down.
Yeah.
If you don't have the money to take down the wreath, it's Christmas decoration. I think it's time.
Oh, that one.
Yeah, this, right. The wreaths.
Oh.
Right? I mean, listen,
It's after the 6th of January.
Right.
Yeah, you should.
And ma'am, I'm with you. I'm here to help you. I'll take this down if you need it.
But there are people who still have Halloween stuff out.
Yeah. Oh, my neighbor that lives across the street keeps skeletons up all year round.
Maybe he's a goth.
Oh, I pray. I pray for them every day. Every time I drive home, I go, please,
Why
Lord.
do you pray for goth people?
I go, please, Lord, protect us. Okay? Please. We know what spirits are over here. Okay, please. Oh.
So there's a hole from floor to ceiling.
She's had to make do for the last few weeks as she waits on insurance and contractors to fix it. This tarp has lasted them for the past month.
That tarp ain't making it in 50-mile-an-hour winds. These tarps might.
Yeah, look professional.
Yeah, right. There's a difference between professional and you doing it yourself. Absolutely. Even though you think you could do it and you're looking to save a few bucks, I get it. There's people out there that'll help. Vicky will get on that roof and do it for you. The professionals. Her website link is in the video description. She doesn't do tarps.
No, he's not sure it can handle high winds.
The tarp may not make it. I think the roof is okay. I think he covered that pretty good. But it's a pretty big piece of tarp.
Ron Volland lost his living room window to the tornado.
Like this is not taut. You know what I mean? Taut is tight.
Yeah.
Right. That ain't gonna make it.
At first, he only had a tarp on it. But when he heard there were high winds coming, he made sure to board it up.
They came out and put the plywood up on the inside of the house to block it out some more and block out the noise. And it really helped with the heating.
He's confident that his repaired roof will stay put.
Something to call D.
Right over there.
But
grape juice? No grape juice. Dry January.
He can't say.
Vicky, you're also doing dry January, correct?
Yes.
All right. When's the last time you had an alcoholic beverage?
It was probably. It was one champagne glass.
For New Year's?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Is this okay?
I don't think that counts.
The same for everyone.
Thank you.
It depends on how it was put up. I mean, if they put it up with a lot of nails, it may probably will be okay. But if they only just did it through the grommets, their tarps are probably going to start flying off.
For Souter, the plan is just to wait and see.
One day at a time. That's how we're doing it.
Yes.
The strongest winds are expected.
Wait and see.
That's perfect.
She needs help, though. She physically can't do it. We got people in here that need help. And what's great about our area, people step up.
That's good.
Yeah. Did you help out at all? No. Any caffeine? Yeah, today I only drink a caffeinated cup of coffee, Nicole D, in the morning. And then the rest of the day, it's decaffeinated coffee.
Why didn't coffee at all?
I love coffee.
Yeah, but that's...
I love the taste of coffee.
Okay.
Decaffeinated coffee tastes like coffee. It really does.
Yeah, that's the same with beer without alcohol. I would never drink that.
There, in Afghanistan, they would send us non-alcoholic beer. There was two. There was I was a Heineken non-alcoholic. Right. And I think it was a Beck's. But my father sent us Coors non-alcoholic beer, Coors Cutters. It tasted just like beer. We would get done with patrols and just sit down. I mean, we were exhausted after these patrols. And we would sit down, exhale, light up a cigar, crack open a Coors Cutter, and it was just a moment of home.
And home, yeah.
Yeah.
I get that.
And we used these dragon torches, okay, to light the cigars.
Okay.
Oh, my God. It was dangerous.
Oh, did you burn your face?
It was dangerous. I couldn't believe it, how many went down. Right. All right. So, yeah, hey, make sure to tarp up, all right?
We also have some weather on the way that could cause some
Haley
power
Wegas.
outages.
Heavy rain and strong winds, a combination.
We follow each other on X, by the way, Twitter.
Ooh.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
That's the start of something.
Yeah. She recently had a child, too, so she's doing very well for that. And she looks good in yellow, and she's the Cindy Crawford of Nashville.
Is she?
Doesn't she look like her?
Yeah.
A little bit.
Kind of.
That can wreak havoc on electrical
her eyebrow.
infrastructure.
Yeah, me
News 2's
too.
Shelby Mack joins us now in studio with how power companies are preparing. Shelby?
Shelby
Bob and
Mack.
Haley, a strong low-pressure system is moving into Tennessee and Kentucky tonight and bringing in those fierce winds and soaking rain.
Yeah.
Trees.
A lot of rain coming in. So
That's good for carbs.
stay dry. Stay dry.
We all.
All right. So there's some things you need to do. Is batten down the hatches. If you got some tarp up there, do it. Hey, make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Boom. I got to change this logo. I keep saying it, but I got to do it. It's no longer that logo.
Nope.
It's X. You're on X. How do we follow you on X?
VR, design, and media.
Okay, there you go. I'll tell you what. Just go to @JoePadula.
Yeah.
All right?
It's easy to find for me.
Go to who I'm following. She's the first one because I just started following her on X. Very good stuff. You should go scuba diving.
Oh, I don't like water.
Oh, let me tell you. You love the beach, right?
When I'm outside,
Yeah.
the water.
I need the beach so bad. Oh, I need
I
a beach.
lived at the beach, so
But
I
hey,
miss it a little bit.
scuba diving. I'm telling you. They go to, well, first they get you all certified and everything.
Oh, that's good.
You know, they get you trained up, certified, the gear, the whole bit. So you're not panicking. So you're comfortable. You're in your natural element. And then they go on these trips, not only just all over the country, not only just, well, all over the state, not only just all over the country, but all over the world. You know, they go to the aquarium in Atlanta, and they go scuba diving inside the aquarium, in the Atlanta aquarium.
That's a huge aquarium.
It's massive. They go scuba diving in the Pacific Ocean, around, in and out of the sunken ships of World War II.
That's cool.
Whoa, right? You know what they should do is they should go to the Atlantic Ocean and see all the U-boats that the Americans knocked out of commission, okay? And put American flags on all those U-boats, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Didn't you get enough of technology already?
I'm just saying.
Oh yeah.
Okay, we should go to we should go scuba diving to the Bismarck. Okay.
Oh, Bismarck.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right, and plant our American flag right in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Maybe you should check if someone is still knocking around this Pacific.
All I know is they should not go scuba diving and take a submarine down to the Titanic. That's all I know. That's what I learned this year or last year.
That's not good.
Okay, don't do it. Don't do it. So yeah, Waterdogs there, scuba.com. Nicole D goes, the Atlanta Aquarium is cool. I've never been there.
We were just in Chattanooga at the aquarium. That was really nice.
Did you know that aquarium was first offered to Clarksville, Tennessee?
And why didn't they say yes then?
There was a certain administration that turned it down.
No, that's stupid.
Could have been Liberty Park area.
Ooh.
Yep.
That would be a lot of money for Clarksville.
And she's German. Like, what does she know?
Yeah, what do we know?
Just kidding. U-boats.
We know U-boats.
Oh, you guys know U-boats.
We know U-boats.
All right, so, Vicky.
Okay.
Why was this Nashville firefighter arrested while putting out a fire in Rutherford County? I covered this story last week, but we have updates to it. So I want to know if you know the answer.
Maybe he has a severe psychological problem.
Okay, so what did he do then? You don't just get arrested for having a psychological problem, you hope.
Yeah, but if he really put the fire there and then tried to
you think
stop it.
he put the fire, he lit the fire and then tried to put it out?
Yeah, that's the there's a disease or a mental state which it calls, I think, not helping syndrome, but angel of death. You find that a lot with nurses, under the nursing people. Not a lot, but you can find it there, that they try to bring the patient into a severe state, and then they help them.
It's
and then
this hero syndrome.
Yeah.
Right. I have hero syndrome.
Do you? Oh.
Yep. It's with a stray cat.
You have a cat?
I don't have a cat.
Are you not a cat person?
I don't have a cat. There's a stray cat that comes around the house.
You help it.
I feed it.
That's good. That's
right.
Nice. You're a nice person.
Yeah, and I feel like a hero after I feed it.
That's kind of over.
It's a homeless cat. I don't like calling it a stray cat. It's a homeless cat.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, by the way, John Doe, have you been to the Bass Pro Shop, seen the aquarium in it? Yes. I got to go scuba diving in it, though. That's what I want to do.
In the Bass Pro Shop?
Stockholm Syndrome. Thank you, Joe Quinters. That's what it's called, right?
No.
Stockholm Syndrome is when a
that's wrong.
kidnapper, the kidnappee, gets comfortable with the kidnapper.
Yeah, and then you have the Helsinki Syndrome, too.
Ah, the Helsinki Accords.
That's another one, yeah. But Stockholm Syndrome is when you are abused victim and you start having a relationship with your abuser and
right because of natural and you feel you brought to a point of feeling safe.
Yes,
because you're not being abused at that time.
Yeah, and then the thing is you get that's a safety reaction of your brain or your mental.
Have you ever been beaten before?
Beaten?
Yeah, anyone lay hands on you? You don't have to bring it up. You don't have to talk about it if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I punched back.
Was it a dude?
Yeah.
What? Was it one of your things? On one of your pedo traps?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was in the army.
What?
Yeah, it was.
Someone punched you in the army?
Yeah, and I punched back. And then he didn't do it anymore.
Sorry, I've been punched before by a girl.
Oh, that's sad.
It was a good right hand. Oof.
Very good.
It was a good one. All right, well, the answer, let's find out.
Also, a Nashville firefighter facing reckless endangerment charges for attempting to fight flames at a home in Rutherford County. Peyton Kennedy is along.
So he's a Nashville firefighter. There's a There's a fire in Rutherford County. He's out of his jurisdiction.
Oh, he wasn't allowed to.
Right.
Oh.
Right. He just wanted to help, I guess, but they said no, and he goes, well, here, take a look. Let's see. Oh, this is a bad pause for him. It looks like he's about to sneeze, doesn't it?
On J.D. Todd Road there in Murfreesboro to explain what happened here.
While no one was injured in this incident, the arrest affidavit says things could have been much different. Around 6 p.m. on December 18th, Rutherford County Fire Rescue was working a house fire when Nashville Fire's Jacob Wellbaum unlawfully took protective gear and breathing equipment from a Rutherford County fire engine.
Oh, he took their gear and ran into it?
So I'm guessing he lives in the area, right?
Probably.
And he sees the fire truck. He sees the fire. He pulls over or something or walks out of his house or something. And he goes up to the fire truck, the fire engine, grabs their gear, puts it on to go in and fight the fire.
Yeah, but that's trained behavior also.
But he's out of bounds.
It's out of bounds. He should not do that, but he's still trained to see a fire and to react. So he has a little bit of a doubt, and I'm very sorry to thinking that bad.
This is a crime, but I hear you. It's not that bad of a crime.
Yeah.
Right. It's almost like a good crime, like good for you crime. Like he's Robin Hood.
He gets karma points.
Yeah, he's the Robin Hood of fires. He steals other fires from the other counties.
Other fires.
Yes.
Okay.
According to the arrest affidavit, he was not part of the responding team. The document says he entered the home despite orders not to and began shouting orders at Rutherford County Fire.
Oh, no, you can't do that.
Yeah.
That's like if you're playing basketball and you leave your team to go play for the other team and you start telling them what to do.
Oh,
okay. Right.
You should not do that.
And you're like, you don't know our plays. You don't know our plays. Get out of here.
Okay, he was a little bit over the top.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah. Okay, this is getting worse and worse. Sorry.
Fighters until he was physically removed.
You think he was drunk?
I don't know. Was he?
And they just covered it up because he's a firefighter?
We're told his actions put multiple
Nicole, what's the
firefighters'
link?
lives
I can't
at
see what
risk.
it is.
I spoke with the homeowners who say no residents were here at the time of the fire, and they did witness some of the back and forth between the first responders.
Oh, stop fighting. Put out the fire.
5 counts of reckless endangerment and 1 count of disorderly conduct. His bond was set at $10,500. Now,
$10,500, huh?
Yeah, but why do they not just put out the fire first and then they can argue about the restrictions? Like,
well, here's the thing. Because I don't think he was relentless and wouldn't stop, even though he was told, "Hey, get out of here, bro. Hey, Jacob, get out of here. This isn't Nashville. This isn't Davids County. This is Rutherford County." Vicky, there's no ring on her finger.
There's a little ring.
No, on this, the ring.
The ring.
Yeah, the ring.
Oh. Oh, that's the left hand.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, you do this on the left hand.
Wait, in Germany?
We have it on the right.
What?
Yes.
You know what that means in America?
No.
You're gay.
Nashville Fire says he is still an active member of their team, but he's on alternate duty and not making any emergency responses or working with the public at this time. In Murfreesboro, Peyton Kennedy, News 2.
You know what this reminds me to do now? I got to power wash the siding of my house. Okay, in case the news is ever comes over. Right?
That's clean.
Yeah, I got to power wash the side of my house. I got this too. I got to get rid of it. And the problem is my panels are white. I want to change my panels. I don't want them to be white anymore. Do you know how I do that?
You just let the dirt go there?
No, just let it build up. And oh, look, I got a brown house now.
Yeah.
Right, it's very brown. Spotted, but brown.
What color do you want to have then? That's the question.
I want red, white, and blue.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's very...
I want my house to look like the French flag.
The French flag?
Yeah, the French flag, red, white, and blue.
Then you have to get a tractor too.
A tractor?
Yeah.
Why a tractor?
Because the French farmers put all the poop from their animals in the on their not on the tractor, but on the thing what you put behind the tractor.
Yeah. Okay.
And then they drove to the houses of the politicians. And just
dump it at the All right. So I'm gonna go to Mayor Joe Pitts' house, and looks like I'm gonna be dumping a bunch of stray cat poop.
If you'd like to do that, but
he's gonna walk out. He's be like, "Is there a stray cat? There's some poop here. Who put this here?"
Yeah, but you don't have a tractor. You have to get a tractor first.
I got a little bag. Yeah. So there you go. There's the story. Nashville firefighter arrested in Rutherford County. That's crazy, right?
Folks in Rutherford County are speaking out after police arrested an off-duty firefighter for jumping in on a fire call.
Yeah, they tell our Sharon Dankwa they still can't believe what they saw.
Yeah, this is kind of crazy.
They say they saw a man out of uniform yelling at firefighters while flames spread throughout their home. Now this is the image they're left with, along with confusion.
Yeah, could you imagine being the homeowner?
Yeah.
Your house is burning.
And then they argue about...
Yeah.
Like, just...
I'm like, oh... I would grab the hose. I'd be like, all right, you guys figure it out. Shh.
Yeah.
Right. I would do the fire hose as if I was taking a leak and putting out the fire like I'm taking a leak. Like, shh. That's what I would do. Right.
Maybe then you would get arrested and...
For what?
For taking over.
Well, they wouldn't know. They're too busy fighting in the yard, playing UFC.
It's just a mind-boggling situation.
One Christina Williams says all started with a phone call.
There was a passerby that...
You wonder if there could have been less damage if this guy didn't interfere, right?
Yeah, if they just let him do what he did and then put him down.
You're for this guy, huh? You are on this guy's side. I like it. Take the opposite position of everything I take.
Okay.
Okay?
Now, I just playing devil's advocate, like, okay, he did something wrong that he... actually started interacting with the fire, but you are in the situation right now. You should do the best out of it and let him help, because he's obviously a firefighter, so he should know what he's doing.
We'll see.
Seen smoke, and he stopped and called us from our phone numbers being on the door and told us, the house was on fire.
And telling her smoke started pouring out of this side of her home.
We immediately called. I have called the fire department.
All right.
And then my husband.
So he's the one that first initially spotted the fire driving by. So right now he's doing good.
Yeah.
He pulled over. Hey, lady, your house is on fire. Your house is on fire. And they call 911.
So why didn't he call 911? And not first.
Hey, you're supposed to be taking his side, okay?
No, I don't have.
No, that's a good question. I know.
I know. Switzerland here.
Oh, okay. Very good. Everything's Europe with her.
And,
Switzerland is not
took off up there.
But when he pulled in, he heard someone yelling.
A plainclothes man
and racing,
yelling, quite aggressively at firemen. What are you doing? You should have done it this way, etc. But he didn't know if he was one of their teammates or somebody, just off duty, not in uniform.
Deputies say that man was a Nashville firefighter, but this home is in Rutherford County.
He supposedly put their lives at risk. the other firemen.
Court documents say Jacob Wilbaum grabbed fire protective equipment from Rutherford County fire trucks and started barking orders at other firefighters.
No, you can't do that.
No, you can't do that.
You can't do that. Now, this is allegedly. This is from their side of the story. Of course, they're going to say he was barking orders.
Yeah.
I don't know that 100%, but that's what they say.
Yeah.
While heading...
I think it's a weird situation, and I think they should put their focus on putting out the fire.
Ever watched The Sopranos?
No.
You never seen The Sopranos?
No.
Tony Soprano? It's one of the greatest shows of all time, greatest series. It's why we have TV series today, where you have 1 hour episodes for 10 episodes a season.
Yeah.
Right. Well, Tony Soprano.
I gonna watch it next when I finished.
He would say,
it's a very difficult situation.
Yeah, that sounds very like Trump.
All my impressions sound like Trump.
It's a very difficult situation, okay? It's very difficult, that's all.
Absolutely.
All right, he's from Nashville. He goes to Rutherford County. He sees the fire. It's a beautiful fire, big, beautiful fire.
A big, beautiful fire.
Right.
Inside the house to tackle the flames.
It's so shocking.
Sopranos
and
homework
we don't
assignment. Okay,
completely,
Justin, I will.
I guess, know all the details still.
Christina says this all happened in December. Wilbaum is being charged with 5 counts of reckless endangerment.
Whoa.
It's very worrisome. And, to think of, could they have done their job quicker? What was he doing inside our home? Why did they have to remove him from our home? It's very bothersome.
He went in
she
there.
Says they now have thousands of dollars worth of damage to repair.
At
and
least.
Wonder if Wilbaum's interference may have made their bad situation
You think it's an ego thing?
that much worse. Now, the Nashville Fire Department says Jacob Wilbaum is still...
I want to know how the fire started.
That's another question.
I want to know how it started.
Yeah, but that would...
Do you know what I mean? Like what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't think so, but I want to know how it started.
Yeah, you never know.
No, Vicky, her homework assignment is to watch... Oh, Sopranos. Okay.
No, that's my homework.
Yeah, you got to watch... Yeah. He says no, comma, Vicky needs to watch Sopranos. Yeah, you got to watch Sopranos.
I will watch it when I finish my show, what I'm watching.
What are you watching now?
I watch Penny Dreadful right
now. Oh, yeah, you got to stop with that. With the vampires? Grow up.
It's not that bad.
Grow up. With Frankenstein?
Yeah, that's so funny.
Victor? With Victor, Frankenstein?
They make it so horrible, ridiculous.
Grow up.
I don't know, grow up.
Grow up and watch The Sopranos.
I watched...
All right.
I'm gonna watch it, but...
What are you, a child? You put sugar in your coffee for crying out. It's not a dessert, it's a drink.
You're drinking decaffeinated coffee, so you
Oh, this is caffeinated.
Oh, wow, 1 cup.
Yeah, 1 cup. Maybe 2.
It's
a bad pause. It's a bad pause for Shaniqua Dankwa, huh?
With the department, but not working with the public. In Rutherford County, Sharon
Capiche?
WSM.
Very good, Nicole D. Capiche? Do you know what capiche means?
Yeah, that's from...
It's Italian. It means understand.
I'm from Europe. I have probably more experience with Italian.
Excuse me. Excuse me.
Excuse me.
You talking to me?
Yep.
I don't see nobody else here. You talking to me?
Okay.
Huh? Huh?
I gotta watch The Sopranos.
You know, Robert De Niro played Frankenstein. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think it was Mary Shelby's Frankenstein. Right.
Yeah, but I read the books, the old ones. Like
I'm a monster. I'm a monster. That's a Frank Caliendo joke, by the way. So, yeah, there you go. Very interesting story. You don't hear about that stuff every day.
That's true. And he has a German name, Wellbaum.
Yeah, Wellbaum, which means fraud.
Does it?
Yeah. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. Do that now if you haven't done so yet. Thank you, by the way. Ah, yes, Shelby's Trio. Wunderbar.
Wunderbar.
Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia every Wednesdays, 7 o'clock. It really is a good time. I mean, it's a show. It's a game show. You're the contestant. You get some food. You get some drinks. Great service, by the way. So come check it out. You've been there before, right?
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, you had a good time?
I had a very good time.
Of course you did. Right, because it's a good time.
Yeah.
Right.
Especially when you put all those cereals question.
Oh, yeah.
How many different cereal brands?
That's right.
In Germany, we have 5. Then it's Kellogg's.
Yeah.
Well,
I put a bowl of cereal, and you had to name the cereal.
Yeah.
I had
crazy.
5 of them.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Right. I think it was Apple Jacks, Golden Grams.
I don't know. It was cereals.
Fruity Pebbles. Right.
Yeah, I put cereal 1, 2, and 3.
Right. Right. You know, it's like socialism over there. So, but yeah, Shelby's Trio, Skyline 500 Rooftop Trivia, Wednesdays, 7 o'clock.
Yeah, Capone and Bonnie and Clyde. There's a good movie about Capone and about Bonnie and Clyde.
Oh, Capone is pretty good.
Yep.
Capone with, who is that? Tom Hardy plays Capone after his trial.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he's on house arrest. That was pretty good.
Also, a good one is with
Godfather, Scarface, absolutely.
Yeah.
Nicole D knows.
With what's his name?
Mulholland. Chris Mulholland's playing this weekend. Oh, that's a good heads up. Thanks, Nicole D. I love Chris Mulholland. Great voice.
Who's that?
He's a musician. Yeah, Chris Mulholland. Check him out this weekend at Shelby's Trio on the rooftop.
Okay, is this country?
Yeah, country music.
Okay.
Do you like country music?
It depends.
If you took the word country, right, country music, what's the first syllable in country music?
Syllable?
Yeah.
What is a syllable?
Like a syllable, like my last name is Padula. That's 3 syllables. Padula.
Okay.
Right. What's the first syllable of country music?
Howdy?
No. Padula.
Ah.
Okay. Pa is the first syllable of Padula.
Okay.
Country music. What's the first syllable of country music?
Con?
Whoa, watch your mouth.
Ah.
Shame on you.
Oh, that's not nice.
Shame on you. All right, here we go. This cover right here. I can't believe you walked right into that.
Yeah, that's because we don't really know. I don't really know all the words, so.
Well, you knew that word.
I didn't say it right.
Kind of did.
Kind of.
You kind of did.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
It's in the morning. You should not make such jokes in the morning show.
Coffee.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Serious matters here. So almost a decade later, there's still no answers in the shooting of a 20-year-old in Clarksville. The family remembers the son on a grim milestone. Now let's take a look at this. Clarksville police asking for tips in this 7-year-old case.
A cold case.
Let's take a look. Yes, cold cases, right? WKRN.
Cold case victim is remembering him today on what would have been his 28th birthday. Darius Walton was 20 when he was shot and killed just outside of an apartment near Fort Campbell, according to police. And one of his friends was also shot, but that friend survived. News 2's Nikki McGee spoke with Walton's mother and father today, and they tell her they are desperate for answers.
It's been more than 7.5 years since Darius Walton was found shot and killed outside apartments on Jack Miller Boulevard. Even if his killers have moved on since then, his family wants them to know they haven't.
Jack Miller Boulevard. This is outside of, I believe it's Gate 3, over by when you're heading towards the airport, by the MAPCO and that Yamato's restaurant. Yamato's Japanese. Do you get by Fort Campbell Boulevard much? Towards the base? Towards the post.
The post.
A base
Yeah.
is for Air Force. A post is for Army. Right. That's why it's.
I didn't know this difference.
Yep. That's why it's Fort Campbell Post. Right.
It makes me sad. Like, I want my son back.
Gate 1.
It's Gate
1. He should be here.
Very good.
Walton's parents think back to the.
Say it again.
Why do you do fake news?
No, listen. Okay, let me tell you a secret. All right. So I knew it was Gate 1.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I actually put that out there.
To check if the other ones know it better.
Yes.
Know it.
Because I know they know it.
That's fake news. What you are doing
and
right
I
now.
want them to engage.
Yes. Fake news. Gate 1, fake news. Okay, everybody knows it's Gate 1, Joe. Okay?
Okay.
Arguably one of the best gates of all of Fort Campbell. It's a post, not a base.
Not a base. Okay.
Thanks, Nicole D. Yeah, 2 blocks over. I know. Okay, I messed up. Sorry.
Yeah.
All right.
Early morning hours of June 12th, 2016. His mother still scarred after learning her son had been shot 10 times, according to his autopsy. His friend was shot 13 times, according to police, and pulled through.
Why? Why did you think that it was okay to just shoot people 10?
No, it is Gate 3.
Okay, do you want to talk about the story or about the gate?
You're right.
Focus.
No, it is Gate 3.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry. Lillian Santiago, I don't mean to disrespect your story. I'm sorry. Here, let's get back to it. And I love it that they do the shirt and they keep the memory going and they want to find answers. Let's back to Lillian Santiago.
Why did you think that it was okay to just shoot people 10, 12 times, 13 times, and take somebody's life?
That's something emotional
police
right
believe there were 2 shooters at the scene based on 2 types of ammunition found. They add that progress has been made in the case and have identified several persons of interest. Walton's dad has one question for the people responsible.
Why did you take my son away? He didn't bother nobody like that. He would have gave his shirt off back to anybody.
Justin
that was
knows.
just his human nature. He didn't deserve that.
Walton's family works to keep his memory alive outside the apartment where he was killed. Although his mother hopes someone will come forward, she has confidence in the police investigation and believes she will see her son's killers in court one day.
I'm upset, and I just can't wait for the day that my son.
Ma'am, I do hope. I saw the See You in Heaven. I truly do hope that your son accepted Jesus Christ as his Lord and personal Savior, and you do see him in heaven. I really do. You know, I mean, being shot that many times, you don't know what was going on. I don't want to speculate. I mean, but being shot that many times by somebody is something.
Overkill.
Overkill. That's the word. Right. Something's going on there.
Gets justice. I want justice for my son. It's not going to bring my son back.
Damn it. She's right.
It doesn't bring her son back.
No, Nicole D. Gate 3's Independence Place Apartments. I used to live there.
That's even worse then.
Okay, you're right. You're right. Maybe it's because I had caffeinated coffee today.
Maybe.
My brain's all over the
Maybe
place.
you should just drink water.
I got water.
The rest of the time, drink water.
Coffee is about 94% water. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still.
I am drinking water.
Yeah, it doesn't do good to you when you can't remember the right gate.
Nicole D, you're right. Okay. Again, I did it on purpose.
No, you didn't.
Okay, yes. No. I did this on purpose. So Nicole would do that in the comments. It's to keep her engaged.
Okay.
And now we're doing ASMR. Shh, go to sleep. Go to sleep. Happy thoughts.
Happy thoughts.
It might bring me some peace. I hope I do feel a little bit better, but I mean, every day is still a struggle. I want to talk to my son. I want to see my son.
I bet.
And at 20 years old, he didn't get a chance to live his life.
It is not natural for a parent to bury their child.
On this case, you're asked to call Clarksville Montgomery Crime Stoppers
Nikki
at
McGee.
931-645-TIPS. You can remain anonymous and could qualify for a $5,000 reward.
I do like Nikki McGee, by the way. She's one of my favorites. She comes up here to Clarksville a lot to do stories, which is cool. I like Nikki McGee.
I have to be honest, I don't really follow
local
local news.
Well, now you should.
I should.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, local news is just as important as state news and federal news.
I know.
And world news and stupid Europe news.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, again.
So actually, I follow local news, local German news.
Oh, God. 9. Yeah, there you go. All right, the truth of grief. Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, there you go. Almost a decade later, still no answers on the shooting of the 20-year-old in Clarksville. But hopefully we're able to help keep Darius Walton story going. Maybe somebody knows something. Maybe you can report it. $5,000 up there if it leads to an arrest. Right. That's not bad. Maybe it's the time to say something. Maybe it's safe now to say something. Maybe someone didn't want to say something 7 years ago. Maybe it was gang-related, drug-related. Who knows? I'm just speculating. But when someone gets shot that amount of times, like it said in the comments, it's something deeper than just, hey, pff.
It was not just, hey, psh. It was
Yeah, bang, bang, bang. To pull the trigger that many times. Hey, Wicked Good Trivia, by the way, Thursdays. Hey, you've been to Wicked Good Trivia?
Yes.
You like the food, right?
I like the food.
Right? You like the trivia?
I like the trivia, yes.
You like the host of the trivia?
That's a me question right now, but yeah. I get along with the host of the trivia.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's Thursdays, it's dinner and a show, it's on all the TVs. Oh, yeah, we got the TVs all hooked up now.
Oh, that's
So
good.
it's all on the TV screens there.
That's good.
Yeah, it's much better. More visible.
More visible.
Right.
Visible is good.
And you know what's great about Wicked Good, too? They keep their prices reasonable. They really do. I know it's tough out there for them to do so, but they're making it happen.
That's good.
Because they have a feeling that the inflation and all the prices of everything will eventually come back down, maybe around November of this year. Maybe.
Oh, we've connected with some other event around November.
Maybe.
Stress
balls. Here, you want a stress ball?
I don't need a stress ball. It's okay. Thank you. Keep your stress ball.
Keep your stress balls to yourself. Shame. Hey, what did this pastor allegedly do? What do you say? Because this Franklin pastor got removed over misconduct probe. What do you think, Vicky?
Probably he was too friendly to a minor. Inappropriate way.
Oh, you're saying a boy, huh? Touch the boy?
Maybe, or just even texted the boy like we had in Florida, in Tampa area, Hillsborough County, when the youth pastor got removed because he was inappropriately texting with a 12-year-old boy and made him take pictures naked and stuff, and then forced him to have sex with the pastor because he blackmailed him with the picture and said, hey, with your behavior, I'm going to tell this your parents if you don't do that. So
there is a spot waiting in hell for someone that screws up the mind and lives of children. Absolutely. Well, let's see what we got out of Franklin, Tennessee. You know, it screws up their entire, brain and function.
Yeah, that they destroy a life for the rest of their time.
Absolutely. I'm glad you do what you do, and you step up and you put yourself out there to catch individuals allegedly like this pastor.
Yeah,
I have to
more
say
people should do that, or not what I do, but the problem with our society is that this topic is too disgusting, too dark.
It is.
To talk about. Yeah, I know that it is, but if you don't start talking about it and make it visible for everyone, how do you want to change it?
Let's take a look at this story out of WKRN.
A Franklin priest has been removed from his position after his parish
Robert
sexual
knows.
abuse allegations have surfaced. We are not naming the person accused here because they haven't been charged officially with a crime. But the Diocese of Nashville says a teenager reported a priest at St. Philip Catholic Church inappropriately touched them, and there could be more than one victim as well.
Oh, no. Touching. No.
Let's go to News 2.
This is one of the issues I have. Did he say Catholic Church, right?
He said Catholic Church.
With the priests. Not letting them get married. Okay? That's an issue.
Yeah, but you find sexual abusive behavior and inappropriate behavior.
Absolutely.
Everywhere.
I'm not saying that's the only reason. I'm just saying, listen.
It makes it easier to increase the lust of the flesh.
Yes, lust of the flesh. Right. Yes, very good. Especially when it comes easier with innocence.
Yes.
Right. Like my pastor, him and his wife, they love each other. I'm sure they have fun. It's none of my business. But man, you could tell that they have so much love for each other. And it's unfortunate that there's some priests, you'd be like, well, I get it. You have the love of the Lord, but, you're supposed to be with somebody.
Yeah, but the thing is, when you just look into the statistics, America is the country with the most using of pornographic material and producing pornographic material.
You know why? Because people love pleasure. Despite it being wrong, they get addicted to pleasure, and they got to wean themselves off of it.
But it's also, in my opinion, so I'm from Europe, Germany, and we have a different idea of sexuality. Our
nudity and
nudity.
Right.
And when you depress so much what the American society does because of appropriate behavior or saying this is not American standards, you force sometimes. I don't want to excuse those people. I think they are horrible. They are creeps. They have to get into custody. And I'm totally with Florida to put the death penalty on pedophiles and sexual abusers after they convicted.
That's right. Charged, convicted, right? Yes. Tried, convicted, right?
But it's still like, it's kind of a strange situation in America. It's like a total preaching water, drinking wine situation in America with sexuality.
Well, I hear what you're saying, but I mean, you know, nudity and whatnot, I hear you. But I mean, at some point, it really comes down to raising your children.
That's true.
And telling them, hey, listen, this is bad. Here is why it's bad.
But the problem is when you see that, like, there is... So after Sound of Freedom was published and human trafficking, child sex trafficking, everyone thought, oh, that's a third world country problem and that's not going to happen.
But it showed the numbers here in the States.
Yeah, in your backyard.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, you are on the second place in the world.
Right.
And when you see human and child sex trafficking is the biggest industry for crimes, it got more revenue than all big sports events together.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah, and
do you think they're going to make another Sound of Freedom, like a different episode or chapter or a different movie?
I hope so.
I hope so too. Angel Studios, they're great.
Yeah.
Did you download the free app?
No.
Download their free app. They got so much good stuff on there. Right. But here, let's get back to the story.
Okay. Yeah, sorry.
Absolutely. It's a good pause right there. He's not sneezing. It's good.
Here's Tori Gessner to explain.
Who's first in the world? Just curious. Asked Justin Nichols. Justin asked, who's first in the world?
The egg or the hen?
No.
Kind of question?
No, with the sex trafficking.
Who's first in the world?
Yeah, you said U.S. was second, correct?
Yeah.
Who's first?
Yeah, it's a combination out of Asia.
Uh-huh.
With the trafficking part.
Yeah, of course.
Because you have Thailand with the sex tourism.
Uh-huh. Oh.
But America is the first place of consuming and producing pornographic material.
Plus, you have these people who have a lot of money, who love doing.
Yeah, and then you have also
and they spend a lot of money doing so.
The satanic ritual abuse stuff too
going on. Oh, my God. In the Everglades. Have you heard these stories?
The Everglades?
With the child sacrifices? Or the mock child sacrifices that they're doing in the Everglades?
I haven't heard
with
about
these
the
satanic
Everglades,
groups?
But I heard about some stuff.
The Everglades, they're in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know where the Everglades are.
I know what the Everglades are, yeah.
You used to live over near them.
Not really, but
yeah. In the vicinity.
I lived in the state.
Yeah.
That's so American saying, oh, you live there because you live in the same state.
Oh, you European bougie judge. You don't even shop at Publix. What are you talking about?
Nashville, a priest serving as the associate pastor at the St. Philip Catholic Church in Franklin, accused of improper touching by a teen. The Diocese of Nashville says it followed its policy.
We immediately reported it to DCS, engaged our outside investigator, the former FBI agent, who evaluated it.
And here, check this out. So now Catholic priests have this stigma already, okay? You know who has to, deal with this now, too? Okay? Not just the victims, okay? But Protestants.
Yeah.
Oh, look at these pedos. Listen, these Catholics have got an issue, and it stems right from the top over Vatican City and trickles all the way down.
And they just cover it up and maybe give some...
That Pope is not my Pope. You got to understand that. Catholics and Protestants, totally different things. I understand, in the 3rd century, okay, 4th century, when Constantine, his wife said, hey, I think we should convert to Christianity. All right? And then they converted to Christianity, and then they created, the Catholic system was created shortly after that.
Yeah, they had a council where they brought all those bishops into it, and then they discussed which kind of books comes into the Bible and which not. It was
to create control. And
it was an agenda.
Yes, there was an agenda.
Yeah.
But man, listen, don't let this disparage you as some evil people out there is going to use this against you for your faith.
Yeah, but the problem is if you give someone power, they're going to misuse the power. And
you hope not.
You hope not, but that's a thing what goes through history.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when it becomes about themselves and not a bigger purpose.
Yeah.
Right. Let's see what this guy has to say.
As well. And that information that he came forward, we took to the review board within a week of the initial report coming forward.
One of the pieces of information discovered by the investigator, the possibility of more than one victim. The Diocese of Nashville's review board recommended reporting the allegations to Franklin police. The priest has been on restricted duty ever since.
It's important to pay attention to allegations, reports that come forward, and investigate them properly in a manner that respects the due process rights of everybody involved.
The Catholic Church says they put seminarians through rigorous testing. I don't know if there's any testing that can be assured that our children are safe.
Here's another thing, too. Like with even teachers or day, if there is a field where there are children involved, you really got to vet.
But they don't do that.
I mean, if someone has pedophilia thoughts, where do you think they want to work?
Yeah, close to children.
Close to children. And I'm not saying people that work with children are all pedos. Don't get, not even close.
No, we don't say that. But you have to see, when you want to, so they see children not as children. They see them as products for pleasurement.
Yeah.
So what you got to do? First, you have the steps, I consume child pornography. And at one time, that's not enough anymore. So they start, I take pictures of children in the neighborhood. I go to sports events and watch high school sports events, middle school sports events.
This is what you've seen within your investigations and everything?
Yeah, and then you have those people, I want to be close to children, and then they try to get into positions with power close to children, like coaches or...
It's interesting you said that. In Franklin, and I'll pull up the story here in just a moment, was another guy who was a coach of a soccer team who lived across the street from the soccer field, an illegal alien, by the way, and got caught doing illegal, horrible things to kids.
Yeah.
In his house and recording it on his phone.
Yeah, and then selling it probably.
No, I don't think it was selling. You think? Here, let's get back to this.
Susan Vance is the Tennessee leader for the Survivors Network of those abused by priests. In her 22 years as an advocate, she says she's seen countless cases of clergy members sexually abusing kids, some victims as young as babies.
Institutions in which someone has some kind of authority, that happens especially in churches where the person in authority is felt to be a representative of God himself. This gives inordinate amount of power. And all sexual abuse, whether it be of children or adults, is about abuse of power.
She encourages victims to report abuse.
Is she right?
Yes.
Okay.
To law enforcement instead of the church, saving others from becoming victims in the future.
If you go and you tell what happened, then others can be helped, you can be helped, and this kind of abuse, which is so rampant, can be stopped.
The Diocese of Nashville says all clergy members and anyone who has direct contact with children gets annual background checks. They say the Franklin Police Department plans to turn over its investigation to the Williamson County District Attorney's Office. Anyone with information about the alleged abuse.
I got to find that story on YouTube because something's going on in Franklin.
Oh, yeah.
This is another one in Franklin, Williamson County, which is a very affluent, wealthy county here in Tennessee. Like a lot of the rich folk live there.
Yeah, but so we hear a lot about elite
Body
rings.
cam footage. Put your shirt on, ma'am, when you get pulled over.
Well, that's not good. Maybe you should try to not get a ticket or something.
Franklin, Tennessee. Phone left behind. Arrested. Let's see what pops up. Oh, I was watching that Cat Williams interview. No. See, I don't even know what to type in. Franklin TN coach arrested. Maybe that's it. There we go. Oh, boy. Was that really 5 months ago? Gross. Yeah, so the guy goes to, like, order food or whatever, goes to pick up the stuff, and he leaves his phone there.
Yeah, it's dumb.
And the employee opens up the phone to find out
Let's
whose
get
it
you caught
is.
up on our top story this morning. We're learning some new information from the Franklin Police Department about the arrest of a soccer coach accused of drugging and raping at least 10 children.
Oh.
Detectives say they found hundreds of disturbing videos and pictures on Camilo Campos' phone after he left it at the Marco's Pizza restaurant on Mallory Lane. An employee there went through the phone to try to identify its owner. That employee contacted police after finding disturbing images. Campos has lived in Franklin for 20 years. The investigation shows he often went to school playgrounds during off hours in the Hill Estates
like you said.
and Glass Lane neighborhoods. Moments ago, we heard from Franklin police about the case.
Each one of the homes that he's lived at here in Franklin over the last 20 years, 2 different homes, each one of those.
Illegal, by the way.
Since 20 years.
Illegal.
Had a frightening proximity to school playgrounds and soccer fields that kids frequented with great regularity.
I mean, you did the process of arriving here legally. It's not easy, but you did it, right?
I did it legally.
Right, legally. Yeah. Right. It's not easy, but you did it.
Yeah.
And I'm not afraid of, you being in here now. So thank you.
You're very welcome.
I don't like lawbreakers.
That's good.
Thank you. There's no doubt that there are going to be additional victims who come forward when they see this. Have you seen that situation? When someone gets exposed and other people come out and say, hey, yeah, I've been touched?
Yeah, that happens often. And the problem is, like, we see all those little little people like this illegal who is a perv and did horrible things to children. But when you see such things happening in like systems like the church,
like the pastor one,
that's a whole system, and it's not like, oh, there's only one little pastor who is a perv or something. There is a thing in churches what makes me wonder, or is very dangerous in my opinion, that the church tries to protect the system. It's always about the system. Like, okay, we're gonna charge this pastor, throw him out, or just replace him to a little other community where he has to be a pastor or something. They don't even get kicked out of the church.
Catholic Church has, I mean, we're talking about people in the bishop level, okay?
Yeah, we had
that have
in
been
Germany.
Displaced or removed or put somewhere else. I hear you, right.
So the thing is...
it's got to be exposed.
Yeah, but the church doesn't really expose it. They just cover it up and let those people still be there because they want to save the system. The system is the church. So they not go and say, okay, it's about the victims. No, it's about the system. It's about the complex of church. Because the church, and that's not only the Catholic Church, it's every church.
No.
The church is a company which makes
I'll tell
money.
you, I mean, bring up the imams. When I was in Afghanistan, and oh boy, and I started reading the Quran recently, there is legal pedophilia.
Yeah.
Prophet Muhammad, 54-year-old Prophet Muhammad, okay, marries 60-year-old Aisha, mounts her at 9 as she plays with dolls and swings on swing. Mm-hmm. I mean, and then in Afghanistan on Thursdays, when we would see chai boys, as we were doing our shuras, our village meetings with the village elders, and this kid comes walking out, bringing out the tea, and you know what he was used for.
Yeah.
Disgusting. Disgusting. It's across the board. It doesn't matter what religion. It doesn't matter atheist, what you're demonic worshiper. Leave these kids alone. But there is something that draws them to them, and it's disgusting because they're not even developed.
Yeah.
They're not even fully developed. How can you be attracted to something that's not even developed? There's something going on upstairs. And it's a problem because it gets passed down generation to generation. You screw this kid up inside the head, there's a problem with the front lobe where it stops developing, and all of a sudden now it has attraction for kids because it stays somewhat a kid in its brain or a mentality. I don't know. I'm not a doctor.
To provide them help stepping into the next season of their life.
If you or your child have...
Van Canuto brings up a good point in the comments. Joe Biden hasn't been prosecuted yet, so...
Bill Clinton
been associated with...
That's right. Hey, how are you? I like your blue dress.
Campos over the years, Franklin police ask you to call the number or...
Yeah, so it's something weird going down in Franklin. Craziness. So now we know what this pastor allegedly did. Let's see what happens after the due process. All right.
Probably not enough.
You don't think so, right?
Nope. We had a case in Cologne in Germany, a bishop raped young boys over 30 years.
Oh.
And
how do you do that? How do you do it? Physically, mentally, how does it connect?
I can't tell you. I can't answer that.
Yeah, what happened to that? What happened to that bishop? Or
he's still there, and the Pope. He has a fund that's the Peter's Pence, where the Pope can do everything what he wants with this billions of dollars, and he created a funding pool for the victims of this 30-year long abuse, and the bishop had to give 2.5 million, so that was 2.5 million euros.
This Pope has got to go.
Do you know what the bishop did with the 2.5 million?
What did the bishop do?
He paid off his gambling debts. So
German bishops.
I don't think that's only a German problem.
Yeah, no, it's a worldwide problem. Yeah. Absolutely. Oh, let's not even get into what's going on in South America with right. But hey, I'll tell you what. You know what? On a good note, there, Office Now, the owner operator April Consulo, she's right here. She's fantastic people. Well, you got to go to this. This is perfect for you.
Okay.
March 16th. That's a Saturday. Okay, they're doing this Power and Purpose conference. It's going to be a bunch of broads here. Okay, I'm sorry, women. All right.
Okay.
And there's a bunch of leaders coming down for it's a speaking and it's a networking event. Oh, okay. You need to be here. They got the coach of the Tennessee Titans coming down, the female coach. She's going to be, giving some words of wisdom. Okay, you got Megan Alexander. Here, you got the poster in front of you? Take a look. It's right in front of you. You got Megan Alexander from Inside Edition, a reporter. You need to talk to her.
Okay.
All right, she's coming down here. She's fantastic. All right, you got Cynthia Pitts, the mayor's wife. All right, you got Lisa coming down, Brand My Schweg. It's an all-dayer, food, drinks, and the networking. There's going to be a female DJ. DJ Charlotte, the German Charlotte. She's going to be DJing.
Oh, okay.
Well, I got to teach her how to press play and pause because I can't be there because I'm a guy. And,
Yeah. Leave
the restraining order. Right. I can't be there. No, I got a gig somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. Joe's going to scout for a future girlfriend. Justin, I'm looking for a future wife. Just saying. Wifey. Yeah, I should go there. I should. Just walk around looking for rings. No, she's got one. Oh, that ring's on the right hand. She's gay.
No, maybe she's just from
maybe
Europe.
Maybe she's just European.
All
right. Hey, ClarksvilleOfficeNow.com. All right, check it out. And guys, Justin brings up a good point. Great chance to meet chicks. It really is.
Okay.
Right. Plus, Vicky's going to be there.
Oh, well, that does me now.
Hey, by the way, the Clarksville Phoenix honors a tornado victim. We did a story on them yesterday where they, they dedicated a bench seat. Well, they retired a jersey number for the kid. As you know, December 7th, we had a
tornado.
Yeah, tornado. EF3 tornado, 150-mile-an-hour winds come through, and eventually killing 4 people from Clarksville, one of them being a 10-year-old Arlen. And here's how the Clarksville Phoenix honored this fallen tornado victim. Let's take a look at WKRN.
There are times
When the strength of a community is tested. For people living in Clarksville, it was December 9th when a powerful tornado tore through the city, taking 4 lives along with it.
One of those victims was a 10-year-old little boy. Arlen Cody loved to laugh. He loved his family, and he really loved basketball. As News 2's My Owen shows us, a Clarksville basketball team is now adding a special player to their roster.
When she struggles to find the right words.
It's the mom. Could you imagine? Right? And I mean, you got a kid.
Yeah.
This has got to be tough.
Yeah.
Like we said earlier, it's not natural to bury a parent to bury their child.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can read it.
She leans on this poem.
Okay. You'll have his lovely memories as solace for your grief.
When the tornado hit, 10-year-old Arlen Cody was at home. He didn't survive.
I miss my son. I wake up every day and I just wish this wasn't real. I wish that this was all just a horrible, horrible nightmare. And he was back.
But instead of talking about how he died, his mom likes to remember how he lived.
Nice. That's good, right?
He lit up a room. That is the best way to put it. He had the best smile. He had dimples. Everybody always comments on his dimples. He's just such a good soul. He was the one that kept us talking and laughing. And now that he's gone, it is so evident in our home. Our home is quiet. There's definitely not as much laughter. No one can take his place. No one can even fill his shoes.
Like most 10-year-olds, Arlen was interested in anything and everything. But it was on a court where he found passion, even at a young age.
He used to tell me all the time he wanted to train like Kobe Bryant. And I was like, well, you don't wake up early enough, so that's not going to work.
So it's only fitting.
He was a big Lakers fan, the kid.
Okay.
He loved the L.A. Lakers.
For him to at least go semi-pro.
And he loved basketball. He didn't really get to experience playing basketball.
That's Georgia. She's the owner of, we have a semi-pro basketball team here in Clarksville called the Clarksville Phoenix.
Oh, okay.
And, she's the owner of the team.
So as a semi-pro basketball team in the area, we thought it was the least that we could do to honor him. You know, a jersey.
And even though he's no longer here, the Clarksville Phoenix basketball team is making that dream come true.
So we retired jersey number 87.
87.
As long as we exist, no one will ever wear that jersey.
I wonder why 87. Do you think they explain?
Probably.
I hope so. 87. Why that number?
And it will always be there in remembrance of Arlen.
Making sure he is never forgotten.
My biggest fear is that people will forget. Arlen was special. He was a really special kid, and I don't think that he should ever be forgotten.
Man, she's handling this pretty damn good.
She's probably counseled good.
Yeah? That's important?
Yeah.
Okay.
Forgotten.
In Clarksville, My Owens, News 2.
This Saturday, the Clarksville Phoenix basketball team is asking everyone to wear gold and purple at their game. Tip-off is...
This game happened this past weekend, so everyone wore the Laker colors.
Yeah,
and
for the boy.
Right.
Is at 7 o'clock at Kenwood High School. It's one of many tributes for Arlen. Today, West Creek Elementary School was filled with purple and gold.
Yeah, that's where he went. He went to West Creek, which was a school right next to his house.
Yeah.
I mean, the school really didn't get touched, but not even 60 to, no, I would say about 100 feet away was the set of houses, and his was the one that got crushed.
Wow.
Crushed.
The principal told us they wanted to do something special to honor his memory, so everyone showed up in Lakers colors. Arlen was in the 4th grade.
There you go. So they're out of the 4. I mean, I know they keep highlighting the 10-year-old, even though the others that passed too were up there in age. But yeah, we lost 4. Remember this kid? Good kid. Good for the family.
Yep.
All right. Yeah, the rain outside. Yeah, you got to be careful out there. You can hear it, right? Chris couldn't hear the rain yesterday when we were doing his birthday dinner. It was so obvious. Well, it's an inside story. All right, let's get out of here. Nice job.
Thank you.
What'd you learn today on the show? Anything stand out to you?
That I should follow more local news.
Yes. Follow more local news. And she also learned the first syllable of country music.
Yeah, we don't repeat that one.
I can't believe you did it. I love it that you did. What did I learn on the show today? I learned that if I'm a firefighter in one county,
you stay in your county.
Okay, I'm not going to go fight fires in other counties unless they say, yeah, we need you. Mm-hmm. Right.
That's true.
That's strange. I learned that, man, touching kids, don't do it. I mean, I've always known that, but...
It's not only men. Women do that, too.
Really?
Yeah, there are women, female abusers, too. So it's not only the men. And I think we should...
Like teachers.
Say that.
But here's the thing. We'll talk about it this afternoon because you're on the show this afternoon.
Okay.
And we're going to be going over the German strikes. All right. I'm Joe Padula. This is where you say your name.
Vicky Richter. Thank you.
And this was the local news you need to know. Absolutely.